only on Sundays,
Okay,
and
skipping that.
pretty much either this was your choice. You had to go to church, yeah, or if you didn't go to church, you had to clean the bunk room. So you had to field day or go to church, basically. And you could do your laundry and shit on Sunday.
You had to do your own laundry?
Oh yeah. And guy and the girl,
Yeah.
would use the laundry room for playtime.
Yeah.
Until
You were fun.
the only drill sergeant that didn't go to church decided to go check on the laundry room.
Okay. There we go. Give it another try. It's showing
And
up
then
running
there
right
was
now.
Article 15 right out there.
Should be there now.
Look, I can tell you one thing: recruiters are dumb.
No, you got to go to one that says D&D, not Dungeons and Dragons. When it says D&D, I just delete
There
it.
you go.
Yeah,
Well, let me.
it's out there. Just kept spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. So I had to reboot it. It's my.
You already had the other one, didn't
I did. It's gone.
you?
Well, I had it with dinner and that, you know.
I got two more. Oh, what?
Feedback.
I just don't worry about it. I just turned it on. Wow.
There you go.
Go out, man.
Cool. Cool. Ooh, don't forget
Get out of my hot bag.
Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Gotta hit that like button.
Oh,
You.
There's no
Something.
like button.
There should be.
There it is.
I already smashed that like button. Twice. One on the other one on this one.
What? I shared it. There you go. Like and share.
It takes a while to catch up.
Yeah, it's only showing one for me.
Yeah.
Because that's what it did. Preview.
Yeah. When it catches up, it'll show 3 and 3. Thing is, I told Vorpal, I don't know if he caught the message that I would delete that one and bring it back. I hope he doesn't have it canceled out. Yeah, he's not on right now, but I can tell.
Yeah.
He was on the other one.
Finger.
Yeah, he's not me. I would have gone through you then. Because I wouldn't known any better.
But you warned them.
Yeah. I mean, I did tell him, look. Oh. Yeah.
Wow. So snap time.
Yeah, it's like,
I know, but I have to finish it. And I will. Not a question of if, it's a question of what. You can find this out. So that's what is it, that vital sacrifice.
Right. From element. 5 years. Let's go earlier. Right. Still not going to come anywhere near 1 year's month.
Oh, no, hold on a minute. Don't say that. 5d6 What, the D12?
The bad part is, I know I'm cutting off, the bad part is, after the, if I still create the.
Gotta have the
Here,
The rage is what, 4+4 damage at eye level?
no, raise is plus three. At most level it does.
yeah, it doesn't really high.
Okay.
You get extra with rage, but most of it is through your strength.
So right now you're at +3.
11. For one more fight.
Do I want to fight?
Yeah.
You said once we cleared that last room before we go to the next level.
I didn't update them.
Yeah, I said that. After this fight, you go to 12.
Okay.
But I said I already know what I'm gonna be doing, so
Hmm.
I didn't change anything.
I know why you got it. Because Thursday was the same thing. After this fight, you go to 6.
Yeah.
Different is after this fight, go to 12. That's why.
So, all right.
Each one is after this fight.
And I did yesterday. I didn't do today. So let me take a few minutes and. Although, even when I was.
Yeah, we got one more fight, and then we're 12.
Maybe here, see you. Let me lay out, see you don't mind. You know where you are. There's a hallway,
Yeah.
and there are
there's a
6
room.
statues. Each statue is of the bald humanoid individual. They will not stay the way I want to stay. Move, stay. No matter what.
Oh, well for you.
Do that.
For the top of the base?
Find it. The bottom of the edge of this.
Right.
Oh, you can rubber band one on. I don't know what we're about to move into. Are we at full health?
Yeah.
Did we decide to take a long walk?
I'm sitting here and. Yeah, I have no. So we have.
Do it that way. Turn it. Yeah, yeah. Well.
That is an issue. Two cantrips of our choice. Little spell.
Eldritch Smite. Double Smite.
Oh, that's right, because Mike doesn't. Mike could be. Like 150. Or 120.
120. Unless you pick up the Warlock blow range.
Oh, yeah. At 16, that would be. Yeah, you can pick up an invocation to the lock and. Yeah. Yeah, we've got a room. How many?
It's a hallway. It's a wide hallway. So for movement purposes, it's a 20-foot hallway.
Mhm.
It goes down. But you got a 20-foot hallway. He does that, and he's got all these nice pretty things below. Got a 20-foot hallway. You remember?
Yep.
Every other, there were 6, and every other one, and then there's a door over here. And you came down from the other side.
So don't yell that about the nice things down here.
It's just funny that last time you're like, oh, I got these things that you were setting up there, all the nice things down there.
Right? Let's see what's it.
Yeah, there's really no to it.
Oh, got the walls on. So.
Yeah. I think this one has a lot of beds and all kinds of things like that in there.
I'm having fun while
Yeah, that's fun.
they're playing with their.
Yeah, waiting.
Yeah, just
Because I came prepared. I already knew what I was going to do.
yeah.
Well, leading it is back.
Nice. Good for you. Like, okay.
You're a wizard that can fly. Why the hell you pull our master?
All right. So. Yeah. Right. So we have.
I grabbed Dave here yet.
Well, not here.
Well, no,
Always said either.
Not at the moment.
we'll put her aside. So yeah, we just figured like I've got all these parts and little pieces. Like, oh, that's cool. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yeah, that's cool as shit. Well,
Hey.
well, I got a minion that's eating the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a warlock with a skull. Skull axe. Thing.
Yeah. It came from a giant. A giant, and they broke off. You look at it, the thing goes down the thing. He held it, and you swing it.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
The chain part was about this long, that snapped and everything, and got
All right, with the three of us, how are we going to go ahead and take on 2-1?
2-1.
Yeah, there's two of them, every one of us.
We don't know what is the
There's statues.
those are just statues.
Whoa.
They're in the way of our movement. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all the dice measure.
Okay.
These are the.
Yes,
are
that's
the-
absolutely. Put the owl in up front.
Yes, please. We have to walk to this door. To start the fight, I think.
It's statue, right?
Yeah, they're statues of those humanoids that you've seen.
The hairless, bald.
Yeah.
Cultist.
Are they outside or life size?
They're life size statues. Different poses. I didn't create each pose, but poses of importance, I guess you could say. One that might be going to whatever god, the other may be going like this, and one that
Another one
has
might
a
be
sword.
going on Napoleon.
Yeah, so what
Yeah.
I suspect.
Yeah, but what Steve and Tony know. What the hell? Let's just move down into 10 feet away from them. Put the owl in behind it. No! Oh no! There goes Luff.
Luff left.
Bye bye.
Luff left. Luff Luke.
There's no love left. I mean,
Luke.
love left.
There's no bluff. No love left.
No love from love.
Okay, so and never that far in.
You said 10 feet from the.
He meant here.
The first set.
All right, my bad.
And I don't care if you made the hallway bigger. It works actually.
All right, so nothing for the. Look who's returned.
Well, at least we got rid of.
Yep.
No.
We'll miss you, Lisa. As you should on occasion. Oh, Bob's your uncle. He's not here yet. Dave. Dave had a character.
Always Bob.
He's always
A
Bob.
Bob.
And then one of his other ones, his next character, Ron let us pass on an item from the ending campaign to the next one. And he showed up with another gnome, and Bob's my uncle. All right. As you can see,
Play.
there we go. You're missing a beautiful meatloaf meal. Bacon wrapped meatloaf. Mashed
From this
taters.
side it works because it's not pulling on it straight up.
All right. Okay, and we are approaching a hallway with statues going down either side.
Do you know where level 11?
Yeah, it is, but all right, we'll yeah. Yeah, so we move up, probably move behind. So 5. No, we're just moving.
Wait for that tripwire.
Yeah, I mean, we're moving here. I just need to know when. Yeah, but not level 12. Neither am I.
Looks like you.
Oh, shit.
Looks like you.
Say again.
Okay. Dave is back here.
This one, more. Well, I don't. You can pick up this better. What it is just one thing.
Oh, it's a minute. Yeah, it's a minute. Oh, I suppose it gets a type of opportunity.
Yeah, because you absolutely cannot tell one from the other. The only difference being if you have the danger sense.
I did. I did.
That means you can get an initiative. You realize something's wrong as this thing suddenly affects you. You actually get that in.
So you guys roll your initiative, and then we roll the next round, right?
Doesn't matter. I always know where I am.
13.
Thing starts to move, and whoa, and you wait because you have danger sense.
Danger, Will Robinson.
All right, well, I'm gonna raid. You got a whole lot of room.
Yeah.
Right, but well, I suck. Okay. Is a 13 hit?
It's very easy to hit.
I hit.
Not me.
19 total. I still get my second attack.
Yeah, because you literally wanted to. You take away its surprise. Yeah.
I get brighter dice. To the 12 hit.
Easy to hit. Try turning the light things the other way.
Oh wow, yeah, some big damage here. Oh, 13 more.
Yeah, everybody else sees him. He just suddenly turns and just starts hacking into this statue.
Matt?
And then it morphs into this thing and hits them back, and then everybody else can figure out where they are in the initiative. Unless you roll really crappy, I'm pretty much gonna go.
Ron?
Like I said, unless you roll really crappy, I'm pretty much gonna go.
Dirty 20.
Lisa? What was your?
13.
Dave.
All right. I guess they might actually be able to hit somebody. I won't be able to hit the broadside of the bar with a 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
You surprise it more than it's because it's tongue and I should have bought last time.
Who's that visit?
And now we do go to top of the round and it starts with Mark.
Marky Mark.
I almost forgot on your
I went on
one
1 minute.
attack on my birth, but on your second attack, you're actually should have been your first attack. Yeah. What's your second attack?
I'll use the hammer.
Or him. That's the other guy. Everybody uses an axe, and I forget who's who. So yeah, you. And because I forgot that, you tell me for a second.
Still got my glaive on my back.
Is 1 minute. Yeah.
Okay.
The one you always are.
Can you see me pointing at it?
Yeah.
Wow, mine's pretty clear. I've got a solid picture here.
You are 15 feet, basically.
Well,
We're not.
okay. 58. Look, 3d8.
I see you staying away from fire.
Plus 10, 16, 24.
Okay, yeah, you step in, throw it out, and bits and pieces of the freeze will literally fall off of it. So of frozen flesh. Okay.
Freeze dried dinner.
Now it goes to HR Luffenluff.
Dave, way out back.
Yeah,
He hasn't.
easy hit. So you move in, angle to whack. Where was I? Where was I? Okay, yeah, you go in there, when you stick your rapier deep inside, it sticks, your rapier is stuck inside this thing. So if you go back, you're gonna leave your rapier behind. Yeah, why not? I would, because once it dies, you're gonna pick it up anyway.
But the OG himself.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I got one missed attack in, and that's as far as this is going.
Yeah, well, you have my maul right now. Is there strength check to pull it out?
13. Takes an action.
Yeah.
These dice are going to hell. All right, new dice. I'm gonna waste all my action. Let me get my weapon. That's better. Here's a 16.
All right, your first quote unquote attack, you grab it. You yank it right out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as that's
There's nowhere to throw them without putting you guys in danger. So no.
Well, you can throw what, 30 feet?
Yeah.
In any direction.
no,
Strength save.
Well, I'm looking
16.
this way.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Throw them at the wall.
All right. Thing. And you're stuck.
Yep.
It's more like.
At least he's not going anywhere. You're not tugging a large dwarf around.
To move another object bigger than it moves at half speed. The problem is you already cut it half speed, which means it ain't going anywhere because it can't move you because it's reduced by half. I can move you a 5-footer, but kind of
What's that
move.
gonna do? Well, that makes it your turn. Just don't give me Hobie Rod again.
Yeah. 11 points of piercing, 8 points of acid. Automatic.
So I have resistance to acid, so it's only 4.
And you're also raging, so you're resistant to piercing.
No, it just starts melting. I don't re-roll the dice. It's not a crit, but it's the same as its full damage.
So that was 8
8 and 8.
and 4.
8 and 8, half and half is 8.
I think that meatloaf went in my head.
Well, no, it's 8, 19. D8 plus 3 plus D8. So 16 plus 19 is the total. So
Half of
9.
9.
Oh Lord.
That'll be the only hit I get. I want to thank you for the freebie. The only difference is that, yeah, what it is, it's say yourself being prone, it's the equivalent of a crit, but it's eating you. It's not a crit damage attack. It's just like it's melting and eating you. It's just an automatic. It's just a free hit.
Kind of your shield too.
Yeah. Because with you on it and you're large, they're at disadvantage to hit it.
Yep.
Because you're taking up that space.
just kind of short.
Oh. We'll throw it, period. That's what I get for listening to the damn wizard.
Wait a minute. You listen to the
Now,
The damn wizard.
before you roll your attack, understand, this isn't like if you roll a 1 and you automatically hit him. This is if you miss, you hit him.
Okay.
Because it's moving and you're trying to get that hit it. And he's literally taking up, because he went large, he's taking up the same space that his. They are in the same space.
does a 14 hit.
Yeah, I'm not worried about you missing. You have to roll pretty low to miss.
That was a 3 plus 11. All right, so
I mean, his AC is only a 12, so it's not. It's just that it made it hard because you've got your friend's entire huge body in your way.
two D8 please.
I'll blow it first one with wow. To get them obvious. Nope. No.
Back this up. Well, your 2 dice had the highest roll,
At least they're working for
and
somebody.
your 2 dice were 3. Their total was 3 times the total of my 2 dice. 12 and 4 is 16 plus.
You know, that's what pluses are. Yeah,
6.
pluses are irrelevant. Like I said, with his crit and then the damage he did straight up, it wasn't going to survive. The only hit I got was he let me have it.
I'm dead like that.
I go in really carefully with
The difference is if I had gotten that hit in with the first one,
yeah.
you'd have taken the regular damage, so you'd have taken just a little extra by the time it had its auto damage.
So at this point we level.
At this point,
Yeah.
We're level 12.
We just went to apparently I didn't hear Ron saying prepare at 12th level. This is the last fight.
yeah, everything's on the ground there. No. Itchy.
Is that proficiency go up at 12?
You'd have to look at the book. I'm not sure.
now.
I don't know what the changes are. It's been a while for me.
13? Yep. All right. Things will by the class.
Yeah. And you can take that stuff off the board. And if you want, if you're prepared more than they were, so if you want, you can make a generic hallway that just make like a 15 hallway, but add that little zigzags every now and then. You want to know it's not straight; it's a natural hallway and it's zigzag. So you could just lay out
20 feet wide.
15 feet wide.
Well, no, okay, let's use some words.
Yeah, so just kind of make it look. Where is my?
We were.
No, not unless you decide to. I think we said it was about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want it to be dawn, basically you take a short rest and you let it get to dawn.
Now, does everything reset when you level, or?
No, you just level. If you've taken damage, that damage doesn't reset.
No, I wasn't talking about the down. I was thinking about my spell slot.
No, because you've already used them. You may gain some new ones, but you still use.
I have no problems with that. None. I was just clarifying that.
Yeah, no, that's how it. That's just how it works. Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, there we go. I know I had these somewhere. I didn't know where they were. You have these too. Whatever weird hallways are. I don't remember.
Those are all pretty much coordinated. That's that.
Yeah.
You just making it generic.
No, there's one place. Do like this. Take a little.
You know what it is?
I'm running out of board.
That's okay. That's it's just something generic. Write it down. Cool.
So we can shoot a fireball directly at Steve.
Lava. Okay. Right?
Oh, here we go.
It was funny watching her laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh.
And of course, my boys are over there going nuts. Definitely can tell that they're half full of
Cool.
fun.
Well, thanks for being here. Possibly fatal as opposed to absolutely fatal. As you can tell, we're not cosplayers. We're not actors. We're just guys who play. I'm 65. We've been at it for a while. Old fat toothless man. We still play. I write my own. But if you got a YouTube, post a link. I'll get to it.
I just hooked up. Beautiful.
Also, if you subscribe to mine, it'll show up, and I can resubscribe to you. It's also quick and easy.
That's the next step. You that can do that in 1, 3, but 5.
A whirlwind? You got a whirlwind?
Magic Nick.
I'm waiting when you guys say you're ready. I have no idea until
I'm
you.
ready. Good to go.
All right.
So does anybody want to check the door? Before we go in there?
Happy to go. Yeah. Let's just say it's been an issue without you. For me, I've been having a great time without you here.
We commonly set off the trap.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, with,
I didn't hear that.
26.
Okay, yeah, if there was a trap, you would have, because I don't think any of my traps were, I think the highest one I had was 18.
But we opened the door and then there's a trap.
Yeah, that's happened because the trap was on the other side.
Oh, well, I've got a mage hand now.
Yeah, but even then, it depends on the type of trap.
Yeah.
Usually the mage hand will cover it, but there are times when it's
No, but as far as, she says there's no trap.
right.
Not worried about that, but just in case. Yeah. So it can stay back and be ready otherwise. Just in case something's on the other side.
Well, don't forget, you've got. It's because your randomness, you had 10 feet on this side, 5 feet on this side. Literally, I'm going to leave that randomness there.
Yeah.
So the wall, so depending on where you go, you've got this much room with this hallway here. So you've got the wall that's over here and the wall that's over here with the door there.
And move me to the other side, and I'm just gonna let my mage hand. That's not me.
I know. This is you. That's me.
Yeah, I already moved you. You're over here. You're the first one to move.
All right.
Steve was already moved.
Or in.
Whichever damn direction it opens.
You open the door. There's nothing. That's how good it was. Still there.
Mage hand goes by. What the hell did you guys name again?
Boba.
Goes by Boba. Mage hand. Yeah. Oh.
Why do I get that?
All right. So there you go.
Wizard Burnham.
Keep that in there. Let's keep it all together.
It's a
The
hallway.
exact size, it's not a room, it's a hallway. The exact size is literally 6.5 feet.
Tall.
6.5 feet tall. It's more of a, think of it as an archway type. It's a tunnel. It's not squared off.
Yep.
It's natural tunnel.
No, you can't.
And it is wet. It is slimy. The moss is growing along the edge, mold, mildews. The floor is wet, slimy, and you can hear water way further down there. You can hear not just trickle, but rushing. Hey, Vorpal, welcome back. Yeah, I had to it just got stuck on spinning with the other one, so I had to delete and reboot and then bring it back up. So
Because
glad you're back.
went down that trap.
So we still have it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It lasts for an hour, right?
No, we took a before this.
All right. Yeah.
Before this, we took 24 hours. Oh, we're good. Water breathing.
Yeah.
Yep.
We still have water breathing.
Also, we just got fiber here, so that could have been it. It had to kind of reboot from fiber. This is the first time I've used it because I just got the fiber, the other day. Yeah, they just brought it up here, and it's like, oh, this is him, and get the fiber, optics, and get this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm already with you guys. Just change it. I've been waiting for you for years. Just swap it over. Oh, you're already a customer. Yeah, just swap it over. All you gotta do.
Which meal of a pea?
Yep, that's why all the new stuff.
All right, so everything is nice and damp and whatnot.
Nice and damp and slimy and wet, fungus growth, mold, mildew, and you can hear water. The whole place has that, like that mistiness, just from all the water.
Okay.
The actual trap on the door was if you busted through, it would just shatter because you can't tell from this side, but it's soaked all the way through and through from the other side. That was it. I'm going to bust over and I'd have you roll as if you just fall.
But it's the flat.
We
it's
have a
not
road
going
beside
down.
Oh, it's going down.
All right. In that case.
Right now, it's like a 15, 20 degree angle. It's not no very steep
Yeah, it
angle,
might
but
be a good idea to
water slide. You don't know, but I'll let you know just because I'm going to give everybody a warning. It's a 750-foot drop.
slide.
Drop.
Drop.
If you had gone in that whirlpool,
Uh-huh.
this is where it goes. The one you skirted around.
All right. Should we tie ourselves together or just do one at a time?
What the?
No pump, no water.
I don't know.
Where's the person?
Oh, at each one, at the percentage. You don't know. It goes until it gets dark. So you can go 100 feet and it's dark.
Then, all right, then you're,
Yeah, dark vision goes 60 feet.
yes, but his book,
He sends his book 100 feet, and
yeah.
I'm saying it's 750 feet. It's going to be dark, followed by dark, followed by dark, followed by dark, followed by dark.
Yeah.
So usually I don't tell you how far it goes, but I'm just being the nice DM, and I'm giving you fair warning that how deep it is, how far down you're going. It's slick. It's full of mold and mildew. You hear water somewhere beyond, and if you slip and fall, it could be disastrous.
Yeah, that's the question of, do we want to go ahead and go together?
You can go back to me because a lot of this is really going to be of the mind. Not all of it.
Good.
After I just put it inside.
To go large, raging.
Yeah.
And this isn't a rage issue.
Not gonna, I would lose contact with.
Yeah, so unless you want to fight me going all the way down.
Yeah, you gotta keep hitting him.
Well, that's the thing.
You have to keep hitting him.
I'll slap him. Absolutely.
No, you have to hit him.
No, I will slap him for damage.
You have to do it.
I'm not fisticuffs versus weapon.
You know, you want to keep giving him damage. I don't care.
Yeah.
I could care less. That's your dilemma.
I know, but it will force him to get big.
And mind you, if I'm
Exactly.
telling you what you are facing, you think that's the only thing along the way?
But we have a way to go ahead and plug the hole if we're all tied together. Yo, Boba! Oosh! You go. Oh. Yeah. Wait a minute! I can't move my arms.
Will I get out of here?
Yeah, I could just because that's how big it is.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
Hold on a second. I have to check the, and I think we have,
Dave should be here just after.
yeah, he should be here sometime
No,
very soon.
Yeah.
Roll call.
Friday. Lisa, did you take the Shakespeare or no? Okay, not a problem. I just wanted to know if I was gonna be taking it off the list. Hold on, where are you?
Moving along,
No, I think it's Thursday's game.
moving along.
So, tying together.
So
Yeah.
tie a yellow ribbon. That puts you guys in a line.
It does.
So who's first?
Yeah. Good idea. Yep. And then Dave, when he gets to Dave, will be killing Charlie.
Joey,
Okay. Survival check.
Okay.
They're if you're proficiency survival check.
Right?
You're tying yourself off and you're getting ready to go down this thing, and you feel how slippery it is. You know, you're stepping. It is slick.
At advantage or no?
No, it's just it's your survival check. It's your proficiency.
You have to wait.
Wait for it. They don't get fucking bother. Critical fail.
Steve,
Nope. I rolled a fucking one.
basically, Steve, Lisa, you're setting this up and you're ready to go, and you realize
Yeah.
you put the biggest man in the front. If he falls, everybody's going to get yanked down behind him.
Not large, yeah.
The idea is, no, I'm going by what you're saying. You want to slap him to make you large.
Right, yeah.
The anchor needs to be big, not in the front.
Okay.
If the big guy is in the front, everybody's going to try to hold you and they're going to get yanked right on down.
All right. So let's move over to the back. And I'll explain. Is Dave gonna be just in front of him or just behind him?
Dave would probably be direct just in front. He's big and burly too, but I don't think he's as big and burly when you slap him. The question is,
I won't be back there to slap him.
no, but you can tell Dave, we're falling, smack him. It doesn't matter who smacks. It's just
Make him
you smack. It's a D4 plus strength damage. Boom. He accepts the smack, so you take the hit unless you say, "Oh, you got to hit me," in which case you're moving out of the way. So you have to say, "I will take the hit." Legally, that's a crit hit, but no, I'm not going to do that because you're prepped for it. You're ready for it. You just take the slap. No. And you turn into the Hulk. Well, I was going to say the Hulk, but more like the short Hulk.
Midget Hulk.
Hey, it's like, okay, how does this get? And of course, because you can't smack, that just keeps you mad.
So down you go.
so
Before we go down, I'm going to check their knot to see if they're, and I'm going to ask them to double check mine.
No, and I'm not going to tell him. Doing what now?
Second, I'm going to go up and check their knot. just to see if any of them are loose or.
Oh, okay. You can't do that after you're tied. You got to do that before you tie yourself off. Because you can only go so far because you're tied on to the next person.
But if I'm the one that's front in line, I can just go.
And everybody has to. And I'm just saying, for easiness, you would do that before you tied yourself off.
Fair enough.
It's a backcheck. It's a non-issue. Think about it. You're all tied off, and now you're like, and everybody's like, you're pulling them behind you. You check, and then you tie yourself off.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
So do a survival for each person down the line.
Okay, so for Gumby, that's a 15 for Dave. 20, 30 for Alakazam. Yeah, 20.
And those things get wasted.
I know. For Lisa, 17. For mine,
Yours.
14. And then I'm going to ask the one behind me. The whole thing is a buddy check. I'm gonna ask the
Okay,
person
so an
behind-
hour later, you're ready to move.
Sure.
I don't care. It's just I'm
Yeah.
going by time. You're telling, you're double checking, triple checking. An hour later, you're ready to move.
Basically.
It's time. I don't care. You can turn around and say, hey, we're going to triple check and make it 2 hours and do a short rest. It doesn't matter to me.
No, I just,
Hey, guys,
For him, it becomes 4 in the morning. If you do the 2, it becomes 5 in the morning. He has this sunrise thing. That's true. You're just looking at the clock.
no, maybe we should just wait till dawn, and then I can give us all water walking.
works.
By the time you're done checking, there's
It's
only an hour before dawn. So it's kind of irrelevant.
Might as well.
Okay, good.
You mean
No.
you made us go through all that when you could have told us to wait till
He
dawn?
said that before you opened the door. Yes, he did.
I said, oh,
No, I just said, yes, he did. Now, roll your survivals, but the only one I care about is yours.
well, this
Just roll one. Yours.
roll mine.
Yeah, the others, I don't care.
15.
Okay, you realize yours was a little, you needed to cinch it up. You needed 15s because of how slick it is. You know, knot itself is easy, but it's about making a knot so that you get knocked, it doesn't come unloose. You go, ooh, that would have been bad. Yeah, the 14 versus, like I said, I don't care about anybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter if you rolled a 1, they were still good.
Yep.
Yours was off by 1. So. Oop. Oh no, wait, I am so sorry. No, whoever else. You wanted others to double
I
check.
wanted so it would have been Lisa.
Lisa has to roll.
Make a
because-
survival check,
Sorry,
Lisa.
sorry, Steve.
problem.
Lisa has to do that survival check. It wasn't yours, it was somebody else. Just saying, check my rope, check my rope.
What was that?
She goes, you idiot, you could have killed us all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Corporal's good. When Ronnie smirks, it's already too late. Yeah, I was waiting for you to go.
Yep.
Oh, don't. Okay. Bummer.
None of us, of all of us for an hour. So,
Well, he took the time to double check the knots, and after everything was all said and done, between the first set of knots, you really got only an hour before sunrise. So just hang out for another hour and have a snack. Then you've got your reset. Of course, I always drop everything.
They both.
It's not important. It's just a process thing. You know, it's going to be one of those nights when I just pick up my pen and the dice goes flying. When I've been touching it. And I was like, oh, we're fine. All I did was pick up the
Yeah, I know.
pen.
What the hell was attached to the pen?
At first, I figured it was the top here. Like, no, I still got the top.
Bubba doesn't like this at all.
No, I was just laughing. Okay, you want to put the big. His thing is, you start to fall, you smack the big guy, you become big, start to fall, but you're already falling. All you did was add your strength to them trying to hold you back because you're already falling. See?
Yep.
That smack is not going to stop the fall. It's already happened. You're on your way down. And now you've gone from to that 20 some odd strength, and you're going to conga line everybody behind you. Because what it is, while he's getting himself ready, you take your fall, and whatever your strength bonus is, they have to beat their survival by that strength. If that person fails, it is now yours and theirs added to the next person, added to the next person, added to the next person. So once one person fails, you can
Yeah, we're
pretty
pretty
much
much all gonna
guarantee
fail.
that everybody's going to go. Whereas with you, everybody's falling, and
Well,
you have they turn on just smack you real quick. You have that, and hopefully you can hold them back because you got those negatives all the way down to stop them.
Yeah, but the tunnel's only 6 feet. And then I get wide.
now we just do one.
It's all about
So now we're just walking on the slime like the watery slime is like.
Solitary.
Okay. For now, then I go.
Then we're all tied together.
all right. So you go.
Have to have.
Well, you go down. It's about 20 minutes as you're working your way down, and then you come to a place, and there's an area. Well, to my west, and there's a little cul-de-sac there, and this water is gushing out, and it is shooting across the hall and down around a corner to vanish where you don't see it. It is not a creek to cross. It is not a river to cross. It is an entire wall of water shooting across, slamming against the other side, and working its way further. It's not just you are literally in a just wall flying across.
Can you? I'm just curious about your staff, Alakazam.
Yes. Oh, yeah, need to control the water?
Do you think you can control the water by opening up a doorway and still have room for, like, we can duck through and water can still shoot across above us? Can you do that, sir? I'm not asking you.
I didn't say anything.
I know. I'm asking him. So what does that do exactly?
For water, so it is freestanding water inside the area to,
So, freestanding.
you can handle the following of snow. Hard water there is a move apart, create a thread. Redirect flow, void water,
Not
redirect
freestanding.
to, even if it has to flow over obstacles, up walls, and any other unlikely directions.
Well, why would it say that? Is there any?
Because he can move it. Like if there's a wall or something, he can move it. Even if there's a wall or a rock there, he can have it go over.
Is
So
there
that's
space across the
what we're
top?
wanting.
Give me a perception.
Redirect flow. Or create a whirlpool. That has to be a water piece. But still is a mind, so would redirecting the flow.
15.
I don't know if you can redirect the flow. The first part I got was standing water. and it's not standing water. Cause what, I can't really understand what he's saying. I can hear him, but it's like this muffly.
But he's saying that he can redirect flowing water, cause it to move a different direction.
Okay.
I'm looking for it right here.
Well, he can only move it towards you or further down the hallway. There's no other directions to move it.
Control the water, here we go. Redirect flow. You cause flowing water in the area to move in a direction you choose,
Right.
even if the water has to flow over an obstacle, up
Right.
walls, or
He can
So-
go down the hall,
right.
back your way.
No.
I mean, no, there's only two ways to go.
Well, he can force it to go backwards.
I don't think he can. I mean, I don't know.
Redirect flow. You can cause flowing water in the area to move in a direction you choose, even if the water has to flow over obstacles, up walls, and other direct. He can actually cause it to flow across the steel from one side across the ceiling, and we can go through.
I don't care how he does it. I just like him using the spell slot.
Or the charges or whatever.
So we need to make sure we use up that water wall. We're getting it again.
All right. So, I mean,
So it makes you go up and I don't care. That's the dilemma. The answer to getting across is whatever you have to get across. It's not an impossible. I just don't know what you have, how you do it. At 12th level, it's like they gotta have ways to get through this. Because, like I said, it's like if I got a like a fire hose, but it's man-sized water flying through.
right,
There's just no.
right. No, and that's what, because
And yes, when you looked, I did make, in case you didn't have it, there's like a little 4-foot gap if you could climb up and over and go over, but then everybody, and they're all roped together, they could, one falls,
yep.
which is what I was waiting for.
Yeah. So he can
Yeah, you only need, so it'll keep doing that for 10 minutes after long after you've gone past.
So we get through it. So
Okay. Then, yeah, after we get past 300 feet, it goes back to how it was.
yeah. I wanted to finish. So can't do anything just yet with the rest of the taters, but I wanted to look.
All right.
I ate about half the taters and all the loaves. Okay. So what did he do? He used his staff to control flow.
Yeah, he was able to basically make it go up and over that way. So you're going underneath it. You're basically walking under rain because it's still gonna fall.
Yeah.
You just walk under this rainy spot.
Yeah, like Moses.
So Moses parted it. You made a water tunnel.
Yeah. All right, Mo. Larry, Curly, and hey. All right, so we get past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was all about how you're going to get past this. Again, this part of it. That was the dilemma, i.e., the encounter to get through this. You go past that, and then it starts going. You go further down the hall, and you come to a place, and the water's not doing it. Oh yes, I'm sorry. The water's still. You can see because this is where it comes out. It shoots along the side, comes in, and you see the water flying into this side room. You can see it going in there.
Okay.
And you can tell the way you look at this, that this one, it's been so worn, stuff like that. it is actually a cavern, and the water is just flying in there, and you can hear it. It's hard to hear, but you can tell that it's splashing beyond the other side where you can barely see. And as you get near this, from a cul-de-sac, stop that. The stupid renew crap. From this cul-de-sac,
Yeah.
giant bats come flying out. The giant bats, they're as big as a head. That's just a big bat. And they start to attack because they're hungry and you're bugged.
Yeah.
This is an annoyance.
Yep.
At your level, they are not an issue as much as they're just very annoying.
Nothing, Dave.
Probably has his own.
Yeah, this late it starts to get iffy.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, what do we got? As they come flying out. Their intent is quite understandable.
Yeah, they're hungry.
They're hungry.
Understand?
Hey.
That's the best place for that.
Agree.
16.
And you two can decide who's going to go first. Her dex is higher, but when you're tied, I don't.
You want to go second or third, Lisa? Okay.
All right. You're up front. They literally are taking up the whole air. They're flying. You know how fast bats move. They're everywhere. So what's going to happen in this case? It's not going to be I'm going to hit number one. I'm hit number two. You're going to roll an attack. You're going to roll a d6, and that's the one you hit. And it's going to be different every single time as they're flying all over the place.
We get both of our attacks though on the same one. Or do we have to roll for each?
No, it's that you hit it. It's gone.
All right, so
They move 60 feet. You're getting one hit, and then they're gone.
we get both of our attacks.
You get your attacks, but you're just randomly flying and just hitting the closest one that comes to you. Trust me, they're just giant bats. You'll probably drop them one at a time, if not after just two.
Is it 1d6?
Just 1d6.
1d6. I just want to know which one you hit.
I rolled a 19.
No, on a d6, you roll a d6. Oh, you hit. Yeah, definitely hit. They're dark.
4.
The AC is only the fact that they move real good. So you are hitting number 4. You don't know it's number 4, but that's just the number system.
Okay, 3 damage.
We have 21. 28.
Yeah, I don't even have 20 energy. Okay, they have 30.
Damn.
Yeah, you hit this one, and it screeches in pain and agony and flies off to somewhere, but all the others, and mind you, it's not, they're just so big and they're taking up so much room, it's just hard to know which one it is, even though it's ready to drop, but they're still moving, they're still flying, they're still doing their
And
thing.
you're still swinging against the.
Hmm. 13 hit.
The 13 does hit. Like one of you just barely clip it, but again, the damage you do barely clipping is
All right.
a hit.
I rolled the same one.
Okay, you kill it. Only have 2. Somehow that same one was so wounded You didn't realize
It
it, but
just flattened right there.
you literally splattered its head and poof, down it goes.
So if they roll forward, then they just get in the air.
Yeah, I think a 24 will hit. And,
D6, find out which one.
yeah. Be on, but 15 point. And that's a crit.
So it's 15 plus. If you do another 15,
No,
it's how much plus?
it's on number 4 this time. That's a miss.
You just
Yeah.
wasted your crit.
Mind
But a crit is a crit is a crit.
the difference here is because it's all happening at the same time, you don't know which ones are dead until after the fact. So he smacks one and you see it falling and you slice a wing off at the time the head starts splattering. All this is happening.
Crit, the crit, unless they just benefit them. Right. I am just tweaking your tail.
No, I'm just waiting for the next person.
Lisa.
I'm just waiting for the next person. Unless it benefits me. So there. This was from yesterday. We had a little bit of a tissy and I had to put him in his place. Number 3. Hey, that's my version of things, and that's just the way it is.
Crit is a crit is a crit is a crit.
Exactly.
So I killed one.
Okay. So,
I would have done 30 points.
I killed one.
no. I rolled bad, but not that bad. All right. The first one, I'm going to go down the line. I just don't have it because I got 5 left to attack. Well, I got 4, so I don't know who the off person will be. We'll figure that one out. So first, we're going to go. Well, I'm just going to go down. So first, I'm going to attack Tony. Okay, this isn't yesterday's cruise, so the AC thing freaking god awful. They're just awful. No, I got pretty decent stats. So 18. Okay. Then we come over to C. Not on a best bet. Then we go over to Lisa. Not on a bet. Then we go over to
Mark.
Yep. Again, not on a bet.
Why?
Why?
Hold on, Master.
He took 4 points.
Is it?
Reach.
No, I don't care about that. Does it nullify fly-by attack?
This says when they get within range of my staff, they get an attack of opportunity. Whenever they come within range.
Yeah, I don't care. It's fine. They're just nuisances in here. Because fly-by attacks typically nullify things, but that's a feat, so it's going that balancing act will be even that you're like, I don't care, I'm going to pop you anyway.
It's the staff at +1. I mean, how much damage is he really?
So yeah.
Blade.
Yeah. Well, which one did you hit?
3.
All right.
15 plus 0 Earth. Okay. So the staff does 5 damage myself. And then the booming blade,
Nothing until the pet moves again.
And it's wide.
No, it doesn't matter because there's only 2 left, so minimum of 3. So the booming just blows the thing into pieces. just bat pieces go flying everywhere.
All right.
Goes to the top of the round.
You still have an attack.
Oh, shoot.
Well,
Howie?
hold on. He still has one more attack to do.
No. You killed the thing, and I thought I was my attack, and I'm just like, Dave's not. I'm going to roll against Dave just to see if I roll crappy, I'm just going to leave it. If I roll decent, then I think, okay, I'll see if I hit somebody, because I've only had the 114 high roll, and this is a 14 with 418. I know Dave's higher than that. He's like 21 or so. So yeah.
All right. Now it's Mark's turn.
All right.
All right.
Now it's
It just, you know, well,
That's okay. That means it goes from 60 to 50. They move.
Mm, 17, well, 18. The hit. Number 5.
All right. Well, there goes number 5. I don't care about your damage. It nowhere near had enough left unless you roll a pair of ones.
I hope not. Even my added damage would. Yeah, that's a 19 to hit. Number 4. Whip.
even
With yeah, don't worry about it. Like I said, these are nuisances. Don't worry about them.
Okay.
If it was important, to say okay, it's not important. They are a nuisance. They're flying all over the place. It doesn't matter if you kill them all or not. I'm waiting for my go, and they're going to leave. So he goes to whiff, and he just it just goes down and splatters the one by him. It really doesn't matter.
Now, first one's against number 4, so that's a whiff. Second one's against number 3, a whiff.
Whiff.
All right.
It isn't like you're outside.
Right.
And it's the size of these things. Their heads may be this big, but their wings. When I was on Guam, they had big bats, big fruit bats, and their wings were as long as my arm. These things are twice that size. It's not that you see these here, but they're still taking up so much room. It's just hard to hit. And then goes to Lisa, and she hits one. Great, if not, they're out of here. They got food lying on the ground.
Just roll a d6. Yes. Okay.
If you do 30 points instead, if you don't do 30 points, they're booking back into their hole. And their goal is back into their tunnel. Like I said, this isn't an important encounter as much as the theater mind. You got to realize that they take up so much room, and you may be swinging, but it is literally, it makes it harder to hit them because they're moving so fast. Yeah, just clipping wings. And that's using the bat horde. I just changed it because they were giant bats.
Nothing wants to stand up over there.
No, nothing wants to stay in my hands or anything like that. It doesn't want to stay.
All right.
Yeah, like I said, these are news. I just want to see if you use spells. If you did area effect, then it's like you're hitting them all. But you're just
I don't have areas, but
Not yet.
I do.
Yeah, us too.
and when you walk past, you see the fires come in and they descend on the bodies. They'll eat meat. That's like regular backs. They are
2 more levels, like those
cannibalistic.
huge, take up the whole cabin. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, what else is everybody gonna do? Nothing. We're waiting for him. He won't move. What happened? What he got hit with?
He got smacked by a bat.
No, he got hit with petrify, turned to stone.
He was
That would be funny as hell.
Who's got removed curse?
No,
Regular restoration.
no.
Regular restoration.
Stone to flesh.
On the flat.
Specific.
That was very
Stone to
specific
flesh.
spell.
If you are turned to stone, you need stone to flesh. It's not a remove curse. It's not a restoration. You got to bring the body down.
Limited wish or wish.
Limited way. Yeah.
Hello, Dave. Oh, level 12, Dave.
I got a subscriber.
Well, while you're doing that, we're just going to continue on down the hallway.
Move on down the road.
Have me follow the feet.
You got it.
Okay. You move it down, and you can see from all the water splashing, it is actually making rivulets, basically creeks that are just continuing on down here. And you got the one place you can hear it splashing into what sounds like it could be a lake, because it's like going through a waterfall. Yeah, it's rapid. So from it, as you're walking down, a free survival is no big deal. Whatever is there, whatever lake or pond or pool, whatever's there is flooded over, and it's already flooding out, and it's making. You got the water walks. I don't care. That was the next thing. You got this like a river that's going through, but you got the water. You can just step over it, so that's no big deal. It comes in, and you can see it goes in, and you are blocked. There's like a basin. It's a pool. There's a pool. It's all filling in, and this pool is flooded, and then the hallway continues to the other side. The pool is 30 feet long. It covers all the way across. So it covers the entire 20-foot hallway. So it's 20 by 30, just this pool.
Well, just knowing how things can happen, I borrow your staff? Not worried about charges. Right. Well, I mean, we've got water walking to walk over. You know what? No, keep your staff. We've got water walking to walk, but I'm,
It would have been the human also.
well,
No, he's going to use it as a stick.
yeah,
Yeah, a tuning means you can use everything. You can still carry it and you can use it as a quote unquote 10-foot pole. It's still a stick.
but we've got water walking. So if there's anything that is, that's gonna activate a trap by depressing a, one of those pressure plates, we're not gonna do that. So just the only thing that Ron will have come out is probably a Kraken. But let's just something coming up. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. But let's just go in because that's what we do.
I would have loved you to use the staff. Great.
Oh,
Ripped it out of our hand.
Yours. My strength versus yours. That's bizarre. With the strength. Well, by the way, you just lost your staff, and that would have just been too funny.
Yeah.
no.
That's why I already said no, keep it.
Yeah.
So
All right. So you're going across. High die.
Everybody roll.
I don't care what the die is.
Roll a d6.
Okay, everybody but, well, I'm just not counting them out.
Okay. He's not here.
He's not here. I'm just going to count them out and not worry about it. Because the high dies when I don't attack.
Nice.
Where these tentacles come flying up and out and attack the other three.
Well, yeah. So not him.
The water is dark, murky. No, what I love is his timing. Let it go, and I just went like this because he's not here for his danger sense to yell out a warning. So I'm like, yeah, I just spoke. I'm evil that way. So I'm starting with you. Armor class
20.
22. How about a 7? Pluses ain't going to make enough.
Okay.
Next, the Allen's out.
Lisa.
Lisa,
Well,
total miss, and I cannot roll for crapping. Who's my other one? Dave.
Dave.
21 hit you, Dave. Okay, so his tentacles come whipping out. There's 3 of them.
Right.
3 huge tentacles come flying up, grabbing, trying to grip something. Well, trying to get lunch. Balloon.
All right. So initiative.
I was listening.
I know. You weren't here for your danger sense.
Yeah, I know.
18.
I didn't hear what Mark said.
8.
Deck. Okay, yeah, there we go. So, starts with Lisa. You got this big tentacle that's trying to grab you. Very, very octopusy looking. I don't even remember my. Oh, you hit this rubbery thing, and you don't seem to penetrate beyond the rubber of this thing. Where did I put her? I think he's downstairs. With giant. I love the painting color on it, but
All right.
besides, all you see is the tentacles.
Rick. For the first thing. And then yeah.
See, I love how one thing I love about my players, and it's always been this way, they get totally focused on fighting the monster. It's 30 feet across.
Getting past it.
Just run by the damn thing.
30.
Okay, I know there's some.
That's the first attack. Why he won't fight it. 23. So that will be 11.
Sorry, I'm still counting to 70.
Okay.
What's next?
11.
81 altogether.
Another 11.
So yeah, you go in and you just slice right into this tentacle. It hangs down, wriggles, and it goes back under. Goes to you, sir. You are, when they attack, you are literally using this 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're literally 5 feet from
The other side.
the other side. And no tentacles attacking you because you weren't there.
So that puts me where? 10 feet from him?
No,
The what? No,
one here, and
yeah.
one over there.
The first one was here, so that puts you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet from the next tentacle.
Oh, well, then I don't want to do that. I'll do that.
All right.
And attack that tentacle.
I don't care if kill it or not. I'm just saying it. Sometimes it's like the game moves faster if you ignore things. You just push through. Did you hit Lisa?
No, I didn't get a critical 0, but pretty sure a 2's not gonna hit it.
No.
So that'll be like a 10. It'd be 11.
It's so these things are so big. They pick up that whole 5 foot. Hitting it isn't the problem. It's getting past its rubberiness.
And I did.
17 will hit.
Yeah, you come back around and bash through it.
Yeah, that's probably, those dice probably.
27. Oh, there we go.
Not yet.
No, it's Dave's turn.
Everybody's decided that we prefer fighting this thing instead of just running by it. So there you go. As DM, even as Ron, I don't care.
What was that, Dave?
I just laugh at the time wasted of a fight that you really didn't need.
Which direction am I going? Is the nearest tentacle on the way by?
It's right in front of you.
It's right in front of you, and we're going this way.
I didn't open the way through.
Yeah, puts them right off out of the water. Well, above the water.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because you're
I'm at the
you're
edge.
at the edge. Where you stand right there is rock again.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, we're walking on top of it.
Yeah, you're on top of it. You're not swimming or anything, or else you got a bigger problem.
21 points.
You'd be fighting underwater. Little water breathing.
We have.
Yeah, a lot of the dilemmas here was encounters that if you have an issue, you got the water walking on, it's like, okay, everything about this area is removed, but you're still fighting.
Mhm.
So you got maybe 10 minutes left.
Breathing though.
And it's your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just had one of its tentacles like
Well,
surgically removed.
each tentacle isn't so much of its full hit points as much as its hit points and its damage. If I do enough damage to one tentacle, it goes down in. Thing is, he's got 5 others. There's a total of 8 tentacles. This just represents, that's when it'll stop fighting. That's not its hit points. That's the damage you do to the tentacles and it will stop fighting. But it's if you do, it's not going to sit there and keep going when it's like I can't. There's no way.
Well, we can keep going.
You should have kept going from the beginning.
I was going to, but I was so slow.
Well, what's funny is it's 30 feet across. Really, your movement speed.
I was gonna continue flying with the fireball.
Okay, let it do its
You
one
can't
sneak
fly, it's
attack
only
and
6.5
just
feet tall.
go across. I'm like, okay, let's waste our time. 20 minutes of a fight that you don't need to do.
right.
I mean, I always figure you will fight. That's why I write it all down.
Of course.
Ready for you
Oh,
to.
no, really.
Ron, out of character. There's treasure down there. That's why I said out of character.
Yeah, but that is
They-
typical. That is the typical stuff.
Yeah.
But if you had the water reef stuff, he did it underwater. What you seen down there? Just bones, 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 of things it's been eating.
There's people down there.
Mostly critters. You if you looked, you could see the bones of some of the giant bats that tried to see if they could get a nibble. But most of it was like giant rats and other insects of giant beetles, water beetles, things like that. Okay, you continue on down, and it'll be on my side. So the side here, the west side, as it were, there is a solid water flow. It's moving fast, but not rapid.
Right.
Because the water, the rushing water, everything's hitting. You've got this overflow water. You've got this constant flow. Every basin and the little things and the little pool, tiny lake basically, are all overflowed, flooded, and it's all overflowing. So you've got this very wet, slick, nasty. And the rope thing is, if I was able to grab somebody, pull them down, well, then I start pulling everybody else down.
Nah.
The rest of it is it's just slippery, and the DC of this is with the rope. It's like it's not an issue. It's just the dilemmas along the way. Now you follow it down because it's still at that angle, and every now and then there is like a stair steps, but they're natural. So it's not like somebody carved this all out. It's a very natural tunnel. It's not a straight shot. It twists and turns and moves and does its thing. And you got this water, and it's flowing because this whole thing continues on this downward flow. Just keep going. Now his water walk is done by now. But you do come a place that creek cuts across. Mind you, it's not a river, it's a creek. You can step over it. It's just a constant flow. You can keep going straight, or you can angle to my right, i.e. cut east.
I'm going to check to see if there are any telltales, either cracks or whatever.
DC 5, but it doesn't matter. There's nothing. So it's a legitimate thing, because if there were that slime in it, you would see, because you can see your footprint behind you where they're filling with water. You look there. I mean, this is it's an easy look. There's nothing that goes
the other direction.
Yeah, which means if there was something went down here, they could have done pass without trace or fly. There are ways to not leave telltale sounds, to leave no spoor behind.
I think I might want to leave it 4 here. But no.
What it is, you can go to my right, east, or continue straight.
Do we want to continue following this?
Now, no, understand this, and it's up to him. He's already said that he has his book 100 feet ahead. So his book is 100 feet ahead, and it keeps going. So his book is ahead of him, 100 feet.
Go.
No big deal to pull it back. I'm just saying it's not right there. It's that's 100 feet ahead.
But,
And they can. And they.
300 feet.
If you want it to go all the way 300 feet, it goes 300 feet, and the tunnel goes and goes and goes and goes.
Both directions.
No, he's talking about where it is, the 100,
Right.
and then it keeps going.
Right.
So he goes another 200 feet.
Right.
Before he comes back.
Right.
So when he comes back, he's gonna send it the other way?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't hear, I hear him talking, but I'm not catching what he's saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, it goes about 80 feet to an iron door. Pretty rusty too. Because again, there's all this moisture and it's an iron door.
Okay. Let's go check the door.
Yeah.
Good. We can always go back to the,
Long.
front.
Okay, you come to the tome. There's actually stairs that go down 5 feet. Here's the door. There's actually stairs there.
Built stairs.
These are created stairs, and with a created door.
Okay. What'd you say, 27? Let's check for that.
Don't see any traps. Don't notice any traps. It is locked. Build me a room 40 by 30. To unlock it?
1, 2.
Yeah, easily unlock it.
Supposed to open because of the rust? Or-
Yes, it is.
Can I borrow your, crowbar again? Alakazam? Mark, we can't hear you. You're muted. Oh, thank you, love.
You gonna lock it?
Well, she unlocked it, but it's rusted shut.
Yeah, it's rusted shut.
I can put a hammer to it.
That's a 22, so use a crowbar to.
Easy enough. And again, you're gonna get it's rusty, it reads, it screams, it yells as you. I can't do voices, I just do sounds.
Nope.
No other exit?
No.
One D?
More statues. That's it.
But painted. Just because I like so much. I'm not these great painters like some people, but I do enjoy.
Yep.
All right. So be careful. The last set of pillars we had, one was a mimic.
Yes.
Is it, you feel any danger in here?
Okay.
All right.
Do I sense any danger?
No,
I sense nothing.
All right, well. Okay. Look around.
from where you're standing, you see 3 stone statues.
Well, statue holding anything.
No, I'm just using one piece, so I know what they are. They're not carrying any swords or anything. But they are statues, and again, they are these totally hairless humanoids.
Start searching for. Start searching for. Secret door. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
No danger.
no, because they are 100% inert until you come close to them. There's no life. It's not a trap. They are inert. They're dead. There is no.
Well, Lisa was right. If they're not alone.
Because I know danger sense, you know, you're trapped or something that means hiding there. These are 100% inert. They are statues. Literally from, Tales of Sinbad. Until you come up to them and make them activate, there's no danger. You leave them alone. You don't go near them. They stay inert.
Take your swing.
I won't hit you anyway, but 22.
Yeah.
No.
Now you're lying to us. You said you wouldn't hit.
It's the only way I can't hit by lying through my teeth. Oh, wow. This thing catches you so off guard, it really comes in with this big, and so comes in and just hits you right in the side of your head. For 24. Just wow.
No, these things aren't.
That one isn't.
My turn.
Mhm.
Okay, and then we do initiative.
Right.
All right.
Your head is free, you turn around, you react, and then we go.
23.
Oh yeah, that's
All right, and in that case,
they're literally called magical constructs. And it can be anything. It could have been a chair, it can literally be anything.
15.
These things are created by wizards, and it could have been a stone table, stairs, it could be anything.
All right, now initiative.
And
Folks.
when you smack it, you crack into it, and they don't bleed as much as they bleed out or ooze magical sparkly kind of
15. What was that, Lisa? 11 for Lisa. Wow.
17.
What was yours? 16. Vance is also 17. And waiting on Dave for. And then, oh, you were 22? Okay.
Yeah, I have him. Dave, I think you're Dave.
10.
10. Yeah. No. I have a 10 plus 1. 11.
Okay. All right, Mark. Yep. Your paladin.
This is the statue. This is the paladin.
And you're way back here.
And yeah, you're 20 feet from even entering the room.
Well,
Is that better?
it will be.
Where's he going?
The book.
He's sending the book.
Oh, it says
over
the
to-
book. Okay.
I would. One of the three.
No. Well, for theater of the mind, it's hard to say. You actually hit the spark, hit it, but it just kind of sparkles off of it. Doesn't you don't see it do anything of value.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
I like being big. I do. I love being big.
I bet Steve said he didn't like it. So, of course, we don't do it well.
Who's an ogre?
That could be.
Sure. Going.
All my life, he called her. He knows you. Get ready for it.
I did not call Carrie an ogre. I know better.
Will a 22 hit?
Usually, yeah. Come in with that hammer and you hit it and cracks, pieces of it fall off. And it's almost like you can see just this energy within that's just sparkling and flying.
But he did. 19, 24. 27. First. Uh, 14 hit.
No. You smack it, but you just can't seem to crack that outer shell.
The hammer, she bounces away.
Wow. Right, so it is my turn. All right.
Yep.
First attack. 19.
Yeah.
Okay. 9 point. And second attack. That's a miss. All righty. And
Goes to Lisa.
move over here.
Yep. Yep.
$11 point?
Yeah, she's doing some more though. Enough?
No, they are not subject to critical hit. I had to look it up. Critical hit, surprise attack is about 90% of all spells spell like you say. There are rocks. They're rocks. You're taking your blade, you're going outside, and you're trying to cut a brick. Yeah, there's no mind influencing. They got no mind. They are a construct. They are made of stone. What you're doing is you're cracking the stone and getting the energy past that outer layer. That's why you see, like, you hit it so hard, you got a hole there, and you see the crackling in the energy and everything like that. You can see it. They are literally a creature from something else that is a mix of types of there. I have a whole thing of golems. It's a type of golem. And golem
decaf?
no, I'm just really thirsty. I'm just getting water today.
All right.
So your golems, your various golems are immune and or resistant to just about everything. The only thing that these ones aren't is, unless it's a magical weapon, you take only half damage. They do not have that bonus because they're not solid all the way through and through. Beyond them is some sort of unknown power and you're cracking the structure and you're letting that energy out.
Gotcha.
So their AC is like a stone golem, but they are not actual. They're actually called energy golems, but they are protected by a stone outer layer.
So they're not connected before.
No, they're they look like statues just standing there. But once you get near them, you can already say that if you get near them, if those two are alive, once you get near them, they will start, or if you attack them, they will start to move. They will then react.
So if Lisa just wins, so it would be you, Ron.
Now the neat part is nobody is close to the other two. They do not react. They are still just standing there. That one, it turns to Steve because it's the one that started the whole thing, and it's just
Going against me.
they're mindless.
Well, since I couldn't, since it was a surprise attack before, it didn't go into effect, but it's disadvantage.
Based on
My guard, my martial action guard, disadvantage on the first attack per round.
it misses.
And this is okay.
Yeah, I've got a 8 here.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna bother rolling again. You want me to roll again? A 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Still this is
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm just laughing because I'd rolled the 8 is a 17.
Yeah, that still would have been.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, so
But
I don't care.
I'm just letting you know. I mean, it's
No, I do not care. This room is whether you decided to go in or not. That again, this whole place is you're going from point A to point B because you've got something you are doing based on what you heard, and you're doing this, and you're going off in other areas. And that no. That is literally what I want you to do.
Yeah.
Because while you're doing this, I already pre-rolled them. I got things happening because I know what they're going to do. They're going to waste all this time doing this stuff when they could have just ran by the bat, ran by the squid, ignored the tone. And I'm just laughing my butt off. You. So like Vorpal says, when the DM grins, it's already too late. Those are they.
Dave?
Yeah, that's literally how this whole thing. And if you notice, there's not a lot to it, and that's because it's a rapid advancement. But there are things on the back that are happening as you dick around. And I know I don't have to worry about rewriting or changing them because I know the work.
Dave, your turn, sir.
How do you entice a player character? Yep. Put up a door.
Contain my next magic item.
Oh, we didn't know. I forgot that was there.
I was gonna say,
It might have been important you went there. I actually don't remember. Wrote that so long ago. Anyway, keep going. Sorry. He might say creatures die.
We're waiting on Dave.
I know.
Can't hear him with-
Well, yeah, I know Dave takes forever anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna keep talking. You know, and that because I can't hear him anyway, so I gotta rely on you because I'm not for whatever reason I'm not hearing it so good as I have before. It's there and I can hear him
Okay.
talking.
I don't have an external speaker set up. That's what it is.
That could be because I'm not hearing as good as normal. So yeah, I'm relying on you through and through. So when you hear Dave say what he's doing, then thank you. Yeah, today I've just got the dry mouth.
still there?
Dave, sir.
He's there, isn't he?
He's here.
Oh yeah, maybe he muted.
No, he's not muted. He's just probably away from his
Ah,
phone or computer. Just start.
well, you know what? Go to. I mean, you guys can go before Dave gets it. So go ahead and go to Mark.
All right, Mark.
This thing is near. Well, what you want to call it, death? Near destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 3 people near it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see these sparks go all over it.
Oh, gee.
I don't like this one.
Yeah.
I don't like that popped out. $28 gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right hit roll. Didn't damage it.
Yep.
It doesn't have a lot of damage left, so let's see.
Well, what? 1, 2, 3.
3. Okay, we're looking good.
3. Plus your
So 6.
5 plus 10.
So 13.
No. That'll be 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could have been 40 something. But I rolled 3 1s.
Yeah, so you still smack it hard. You break through the outer lane. The thing literally folds on half and just crumbles down into a pile of stone. And this energy all sparks up, goes flying all over the place, and everybody around it needs to do a DC 17 con save.
Yeah. Plus 4.
That's Lisa.
It releases this energy.
On save.
It's gone.
So DC 17, I got a 17. Will be a plus 4.
With the
The 17 is a 17 is a 17.
yeah.
Okay. Total 10 points. Save this half. Fail is 10, and that's lightning damage. It's a shock.
So 5 if you make it, 10 if you don't.
It's just a sudden release of whatever that energy was.
Yeah.
You know what?
Know what?
No, what?
Let's go over stuff. Repeat me for some of it.
Dave, do you have a Helix kit usage?
Just to know that energy blast, that is it's burn damage. You can heal from like this burn damage. Your cells and will actually heal that. It's not magical damage. It's just a release of energy, and it's like you get you know how you get the burns and stuff. You can heal that.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, what is your medicine, sir? Is it a 10? Thank you. I've got a nice big bandage around my head from as he just wraps up my.
Do you need a house person?
No. I'm only down 12 points at this point. Now, search the critter.
So
We like doors. I am the door for the digging rock.
Well,
diggy hole, diggy hole.
all right. Do we want to back out to the door and just like pound on this thing on the second one to destroy it? No, but
If you get next to it, if you get in 5 feet of it, then
you'll
it's
whack it.
activated.
I don't. Oh, to get by? No, we can just back out and leave.
Well, I mean, is there anything else?
You don't know.
We have no clue, but it's
He started searching. He was doing that one wall. He was searching that one wall. When he got close to the statue, it activated. There's no fight going on right now. How long does your rage last when things stop?
So my next turn.
so we're
You were talking. It's past his next turn.
All right.
Inactive. Roll initiative just mean you're ready for it. Just so here's the funny part. I said it specifically because we just look all the way behind it. It's actually that far away.
24.
Okay, you'll go first. You'll probably go first again.
Obviously, I'm gonna read him.
Yeah, I'll just like you eating them up.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's fun, isn't it? Right.
Yeah, no.
That's more like
17. Dave, your initiative, sir.
31.
31.
First, what? And Dave did a 9 on his initiative. That is not a Dave type initiative.
So on Dave.
It is. But who are you and what have you done with our friend?
17.
A 17 hits, yeah, you smack it, crack it, smack it, crack it.
This one's gonna be fun. Day left. 15, 19.
Okay. You smack it, it turns to try and hit you.
You have a attack with advantage.
Yeah, let's see if I got a net 20. Thank you. I rolled 19.
I used reckless, so. Mhm.
So. It's all, even though it's
Well, yeah,
it's just energy within, it really doesn't have any.
it's that energy.
Got it. So 35, 45, and 50. Probably didn't. Okay, yeah, I knew you could hear me. But it's a solid, it was a solid hit.
Still, 20. I took 24.
These things can actually re-roll one.
All right.
The one turned into an eight, so it was fine.
Oh, it's my turn again?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'll get my one hit.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I can finish it. You go up there, yeah, I'm just gonna smack you hard. Wham, wham! It's almost like playing glares and anger, so it has a and just smashes right into your nose, your face, butt teeth. That's a hit.
Thank God for reckless attack. One's a 19, one's a 1.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the 28. 23 would still hit it, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. Weapon monster, baby. Excuse me. All these dice are going out the fucking window.
Whoa, it was a massive damage.
Well, this time I only rolled 2 ones. And a 3. So that's 5, 15, 20, 23.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling ever again.
Is that what I think it is?
Goddamn 1. Critical fail.
Well, you got reach or no?
Yes, he does.
10-foot reach?
Yep.
You hit Lisa. 10-foot reach.
At least it's not with a reckless attack.
Right.
So where's the 3 ones now?
Yeah.
I love friendly fire.
Welcome back, Lisa.
Sorry, Lisa. That's 20 points of damage.
I'm picking this because it pissed you off here, and you go to swing, and it just kind of you like knocked off a hand, and you're going to hit the whole arm, and you totally miss it. No, right in the back of Lisa's head.
We do love you, Lisa. You do know that, right?
The funny part is like, okay, well, I'll just have you throw it. You're gonna have to send around to go get it because I had you throw it as far as you can, hit the wall. So go get it, and then have to come back. It's like you got reach, don't you? Yep.
All right, Lisa, it's your turn.
Yeah, you go in and you manage because mind you, it's not like a solid stone. It's think of it as brick layered bricks in a manner of speaking. That's why she's finding little places that get in there. Because if a one hit, he is affected by sneak attack.
Alright, I'm gonna use the whole action of the healer next time.
Alright. Uh,
I'm sorry. I just can't. I just picture that this big old hammer. Big old, I got you. Boom.
dirty 20. For 17. And then second attack. Not affected by crit, huh?
It is not affected by crit. It is a
Uh-huh.
rock. There's a lot of different critters that aren't affected by.
I know. And that is
3,000.
11 and 5 is 16 plus 6.
Out of its 9.
Okay.
So it's not.
Yeah, I mean he still hit it hard. It's just that he should have finished it off. Instead, he smacked Lisa.
All right.
Again,
Well,
it just
before you
crumbles.
guys
It
even
just
start talking.
okay.
What do we need to do?
Yeah. Like, okay. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
17.
I want to do it again.
What was them?
17.
Yeah, you can go before me.
So
Dave?
I get to go first anyway. So.
Yeah, you do get to go first.
Well, I don't care what Dave rolls. He's gonna beat me no matter what.
I don't know, it's a Dave.
Unless he rolls a 1, he's gonna beat me.
18.
18 hit.
Oh, nail it. There you go.
30.
As you always have, you come in, you smack it hard, and you just shatter a rock and all that energy. Oh, I forgot. When it blew up, it'd only be the two of you because you're the only two that was close.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nobody else was
17
close.
again?
DC 17. Yeah, sorry about that. Forgot.
For how much?
6 for free.
All right.
DC 17 con. It hits your ability to absorb damage.
Yeah, the 9.
Under your feet.
Nope.
Yeah, it's right there.
Got it.
Alrighty.
I love even with containers for that flying all over the place.
Well, I don't know what's going on. You know what? Got it.
Yeah.
So 21 on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, what's going on right now? Like not staying down. 16 more.
Yeah. In this, it's like you're widening that crack you already gave it. You're just really splitting it in.
Done with it. Done fighting it. That would
Yeah.
make it
your turn and then top
your
down.
turn and then top around. Because I activated it.
I'm spacing because you did so much damage. Like,
Oh, I get to go?
30, 20?
Yep.
We do 10. Oh, that's a roll 1. 16.
One,
You know what sucks is that the dirty 20, the D10 hit it. It knocked it over.
2.5.
Yeah, but that was when I was rolling the damage.
Was you angry? So.
Yeah, well, that was the intention.
Alright, Lisa's turn.
But we can't check out that corner without defeating it, so we're gonna fight it.
Sorry, Lisa.
You are 15 feet away.
Whack him back.
Yeah, the nasty part about them is what was that, 16?
Was it a 16 you said?
I heard 16 sound like the 19. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
All right, Mark. Yep,
Yep.
it is. All right, Mark.
Every little tick counts. He's going last. He's probably dead. When he gets to go.
Hopefully.
With. Okay, damage.
Yeah. How much you do?
Look good. Ooh, 18.
How much? 21?
Your mic is all screwed up.
21.
He just gave it life.
All right, you go and you slap it with this lightning energy, and as it shoots and sparks and shoots all over the thing, the lightning seems to be reforming its outer broken layers of rock.
Can we smash the wizard?
No. Goes to Tony.
Oh, shoot.
No, you guys are in jail.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
He's in jail too. Thank God for reckless attack. 18 hit.
8, yeah, 17. They are stone, but you can crack them.
Yeah, but I can't add my weapon right now. 11, 15,
19.
19. That's a lot better. That's 17 hits from.
These all you need. It's funny because you go in and you see that big old hole and you see it refill. You're so pissed off, you smack it again, mark. Diggy hole.
Wizard. 31. And did you get a chance to attack? You have advantage on me.
I doubt I will.
No.
No, it's evil.
Yeah, but not compared to
Oh,
the cracks and breaks that have happened.
24 should hit. 18 points. Second attack. I think a 30 should hit. One more would have been nice, but doesn't matter. Can't do crits anyway. 15 damage.
Okay. Crumbles. That energy blasts out.
You and I get that nice little.
Yeah.
Now I save.
No, actually, I can So 10, so either 5 or. The damage from the explosion isn't a lot.
No.
It just kind of adds up.
Okay, now,
Investigate room.
yeah, search the room.
What do we see?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah, now with all of them, because when you started, I need to know what wall you were checking. The design, for those who knew, those creatures attack even friends. It doesn't matter. It's what the magic is. That is why one was like this. So they can come here to this secret door without activating
Now,
them.
okay. Yeah.
I will take one for the team.
So if you need Dave to do that, do his healing kit on you, either one of you. Yep. Yeah. Oh, man, make sure you never reach it.
Could you build for me, please? A 15 by 30. It's 15.
51.
Basically the same width, but 15. Foot and a half. You know.
Alright. And the drawings of
Well, that's what I was thinking.
yeah, put me behind it. Looks like the Allen's taking one for the team.
Okay.
Okay, that's do something. Okay.
Not agree with that one, man. You know how that is? Not hungry, but I got munchies.
What the F?
Yeah, you take one for the team.
Apparently.
Where? Threw it in there like Anybody speak giant?
Yep.
Hey, Gary, what's
Basically, I already had it. Have yet to,
you know what? Well, I'm here.
come to. Poor thing's been locked up in a little tiny room. Six-foot. Do what? We're belly crawling and fighting on our.
No, what it is, I'm using that for size because that's not what it is, obviously. But you have this huge, this pedestal that takes up that room, but on the pedestal is a statue. I just can't set it. I actually have a statue thing downstairs I'm going to go get. So this is pedestal and statue. It's not one thing. There's two things there.
Oh my God.
And I forgot.
Yeah.
Grab it.
Got distracted. Gonna say you got distracted.
I couldn't eat another bite, but this is just munchy.
That gravy is outstanding for French fries. And yes, it's homemade.
I could tell.
Don't come from a Dallas.
Well, it will for me. And we'll put it in the dark.
Put it in thermal. I've done that before. I actually I put as much as I could in that roll. So I had leftovers. I guarantee you there must be what I get home. The wife loves gravy. He's getting double treated this weekend. So you got the meatloaf, and I have chicken fingers marinating. But homemade chicken fingers.
Okay. But like I said, this is more to show that little bit of room, maneuverability room.
Small room, big statue
Yeah.
on a pedestal. Do I see anything? Marking, letters, words.
It's a 30-foot high ceiling. The statue is also with a marble sarcophagus. I had to read it. It's a huge thing. It's got the statue, and there's also a marble sarcophagus. That it takes up a lot of room, but there's stuff versus just that. It is a man on a horse statue, the one I have downstairs.
Is it a homeless horseman?
No,
It's a bald one.
it's a it is survival for the fun. DC is 5, just to see who can blow it out their butt.
You already have a +6, so
Yeah, but a 1 is a fail. is a fail.
So I got 23.
Good 12.
Yeah, if you roll a 1 is still a fail.
We got 23.
You're looking at it. It's not a horse. It's a mule.
Mule.
Yeah, when you first come in, you look at it closely. It's a mule. In the man, in the statue of the person, like a monk. Not a high karate monk, but
So
a
Joseph of Arabia.
friar tuck.
So it's a monk on a donkey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mark thinks it's a war horse.
Mark.
No, you think it's a centaur.
You think it's the most beautiful centaur. You want to marry it.
Man, I'd love to mount that.
You think to ruffle my feathers.
Okay.
You rolled a 1.
As you're figuring this all out, a fiendish creature. So I just want to move it. Can you just actually do that? Just kind of block this area. Just block it. There. Of course, statue. So that's cool. Said it's 30-foot high ceiling, and because of the height of the thing it's on, there is room, but it's like the statue is sitting here, but the sarcophagus is sitting here. Okay, and then of course, then you've got the monk on this. So between that, the guy, and then the monk, I mean, it's just that's why it's like a big huge dome, and the statue isn't so much large as because it's what the statue's on, then he's on the donkey, and him.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing, smoke and everything forms up.
Yeah. Leave room for me.
It is fiendish looking. It has, like I said, it can almost think of it as it looks just like that, except more fiendish versus Jin. The horns are bigger, big old fangs, claws, and it wields a two-bladed sword in one hand. There's a blade on the sword above, below, and the center is like a dagger point.
He's a fucking Klingon.
Yeah, a Klingon, but with that extra.
Yeah, with the front.
But it has this. I don't know if they have that type of grip, but
No, they actually have a two-handed grip on those.
yeah.
But, you know, we
Um,
can just say it's a double.
Two
bicycle.
short, lightly curved blades attached to a single hilt with short blue sheen-like spike on the hand guard. It forms up. Everybody can see it form, so we go to initiative.
Mm-hmm. But you're so beautiful.
Ron, I'm opening up my senses. Fiend.
I told you, fiend.
Yes, I know, but I am.
I know you have it. That's why I said you can tell this. There's no doubt about it. Your sense. I mean, you don't have to open your senses. Your senses get slammed by this thing.
Oh, I know. I just need to.
No, I love the role play. I was saying I'm gonna do this, but this is like,
Yeah, no. I know, but bless you.
it's almost like you got slapped with the senses on this thing.
See that. Again.
think you have almost all my own. Yeah, where?
I've got the other one here. Yeah.
Oh. And you have all my own. Oh.
All right, so everybody initiative.
23.
15 for Dave, I believe it was.
Yeah, that's up there for this Dave character.
Yep.
Oh,
Did fucking great for me that, you know? 8.
And 8 for me.
Yes, this one.
Did you want to go before me or? We have the same initiative.
Oh, we did.
Mm-hmm.
For the bottom of the barrel,
Yeah. So do you want to go before me or after?
Let me go before you.
Okay. I have no problem.
Okay,
Um,
turns to face you. And it sees you all getting ready, and basically sees you all rushing in and ready to attack. And it just goes, it's the energy burst around it.
may not get that off.
Yeah.
Hey, marks up. It takes an action.
Oh, it takes an action to do. All right.
It has to wait till everybody else. It takes an action. Everybody still gets to go first, even though it last, but after that, it'll always be first. So in the end, I just did it because I have it, because it is not going to make it.
Right.
It can place itself anywhere, but I'm like, oh, actually, no. It can do that. Sorry about that. It can put itself, they're wasting the action here, waste it here, and it's its turn. That's what happens when you don't think.
I go.
Yeah, you're first.
You're first. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It is absolutely immune to being charmed. Unless you are a fiend or something. In which case, it'll talk to you. Like a warlock of the fiend, even.
No, it is a feed.
I second that assessment.
I can confirm it's fiendish.
Oh, I thought she was talking about the wizard.
Wait.
We lost her, so.
Get it back.
Immune to psychic damage and fire.
Be glad you wasted that spot.
I'm like, he picked the one, well, there's two he's immune to. He picked one of them. Okay,
Why did he use the wrong spell on the wrong?
pure luck, man, pure luck. So,
Electric that heals.
Psychic that does nothing.
Nothing filled room.
do me a favor,
Yes, sir.
or at least on these sides, just so I know how far where I can go.
It was 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. The deck specifically, like a spear attack, you'll go Lisa, Dave, Mark. You can get three attacks. When you see it, whoa, wishing the thing so super fast. Doesn't mean I'll hit anything, but I'm gonna try that go. First, we'll go to Lisa. 15.
Big one.
For sure 15 misses.
For Lisa, yeah.
Dave, you got a 30, 20. I think that
No.
misses too. And then he's gonna try to fly water. The owl. A 26. Well, he got lucky because the third attack is the punch with the dagger thing. Or the dagger part of it.
The dagger part of it's glowing blue. I'll tell you that.
That is true.
If I get.
Oh,
You better hit.
Oh, yeah. Let's put it this way. That's the middle, maybe flying one. That's all radiant.
Okay, just want to make sure. Three,
If I was holding right.
okay, three as a dagger. 2. And then
Maybe just so you can get advantage on that one.
DC 17 con save. Nope. This one he's stuck with the dagger.
ooh,
Hit.
14 points of poison have to 7.
Double.
so 7.
Yes.
This is what I'm going for.
And done.
Hey. Hey, Lisa.
I honestly forgot that this was the important room. Or I forgot that this was an important room.
What was that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So that'd be 36 altogether.
36 altogether.
First one to do damage. Right?
Yeah. Might have hit it with an immunity.
Yeah.
Dave, you're up. One of it.
It's right in front of you. Yes.
Literally staring you down, huh? One. 11 plus 5, 15.
Yeah, but
Okay.
well,
You're up.
oh, yeah. Bad and that's way too. Just move a little bit, buddy.
Not out of the way, are you?
Well, you're still there.
Lisa, did you back up when you hit?
Yeah, she did her.
She always does. She
Down
does
and back.
a
Yeah.
back and back. Yeah, we can easily get all the way to put you out of the way if it decides to be annoying and go to work.
Yeah.
You're still away from the right glass, but
Yeah, that is a waste of a record. Exact same number.
20 hits, I'm sure though.
Ron?
20 hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like could have had my weapon.
But
yeah. It's got a decent R class. Hit points are moderately okay for your level.
25
25 points.
for the initial. That was also thunder damage. I don't know if it matters.
One of its immunities. Yeah, you smack into it, and these things ooze. The blood is almost like.
Yeah.
Yes, it's for lava chicken.
Oh, hit.
15 misses. It's almost like it takes that double thing and just kind of knocks it out of the way a little bit.
Oh, I got the right damage done, so I just gotta find the right attacker.
all right. First things first, insightful maneuver. Any vulnerabilities?
It is not invulnerable.
No, any vulnerability.
It's not, no vulnerability.
It is now vulnerable until the end of my turn to radiant.
Okay. Legendary action removes any vulnerability.
Really?
Yeah. I got 3 legendary actions I can do.
Okay.
Mind you, I wrote this before the character was made.
All right. So no vulnerability, but that's all right.
Yeah, you hit it, and it's a reaction. And does turn and glares at you. Yeah.
13 and 11 is 24 to hit.
Yeah. Wow. I will gobble your soul. You are my yes.
And that's my.
Like I said.
I know. Thing is, though, you ruined my vulnerability.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, he's not going to do 102 damage. He's only going to do 51.
3, 9, 36. Oh, plus 6. Sorry. So 42 total.
Yeah, I mean, Zima Markins, you're already walloped half of it. And this is a Meant to be a toughie. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is.
Another round.
But I
Oh,
can
wait, no, that was my first attack. Hold on a minute, my second attack. Does a dirty 20 hit?
as long as it's dirty.
Very dirty.
Okay. He yells at you, you filthy cleric.
Yeah, do it on it.
You hoot it.
28.
20.
All right. Yeah. It's oozing this hot lava like blood all over the place. You can see it sizzle pop. But it's not like a pool, it's just
All right. Now it goes
goes to Mark.
to Mark.
Don't think it'll do much good. It just poof. 13 does not hit. You hit that hard, rock solid, even at the gym body. Not to be mistaken with my soft, fluffy, I try to go to the gym flubber.
When he goes to Jim, he says, "Hi, Jim." What's up, James?
That's on a good day.
Mr. Jim.
Okay.
Money.
You see it go. "Ugh." Oh, it's legendary. Actions react. Beginning of it.
You what? Who?
Legendary actions reset at the beginning of their turn. I'm waiting for. He said he was doing something. I don't know what it was.
Your roll.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm rolling.
18.
What is it? I need to know.
I'm doing a psychic roll.
All right. You change the damage to force damage. Mind you, it's not at the beginning of his turn. His legendary is reset at the beginning of his turn.
Mm-hmm.
So what you did, I can't stop his.
Mm-hmm.
I can only say I rolled a base 19.
So he saved.
Yeah, I mean, you still burst, blood vessels burst, more ooze, goo comes from the eyes, the ears, the nose.
20, 30.
My creatures are definitely going to be in the 200 hit point range. Absolutely no doubt about it.
$18.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. When I start flipping the pages on this, you can guarantee I'll be adding a minimum of 50 hit points to everything. I mean, you've got a fiend, a demon, and not a little one, and you have smacked it to just what's left here. And even this sucks. It goes "Ugh," and heals 15, as if that matters.
That's one of my hits.
Yeah, it has that ability, but it only heals X amount. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, I would actually retreat. Unfortunately, it is under command and under control of something. It cannot retreat. I would retreat.
On four of them.
Well, it's gonna do two on Steve, one on Mark. It hates everybody, but their magical damage override. At least he's got a tough skin, so he can try to overdo that. But there's little he can do about the magic because there's only two immunities that he has. And you've already figured out one of them, and he just changed it. So
Yeah.
two on Steve. A 21 and 21. Okay, he'll use a legendary to make one of them hit. That's all he can do. Well, it's not a legendary. He can just add up to 3 points, making it a total of 4. So, there's much else he can do. He's just going to turn that miss into a hit because it's probably going to be the only hit I get. 3d6. Guess how much? 4. Perfect guess. 4 plus 5. A total of 8 with 3 d6.
So you don't need me to do that.
That's crappy. And then he goes to punch the Owlin.
Yeah.
17. I don't think that will hit. It does hit. So yeah, but it's only 8 points. Yep. Oh, I didn't have to use that. The thing he's using was plus 2 to hit. I keep forgot it. Okay. And I cannot roll damage for crap. 3 points out of 2d10. However, your hit point maximum is reduced by those 3 points. Can you handle it?
Yeah.
No, 77.
That's it. He's not going to survive another round of everybody.
One. So we go to Lisa.
Goes to Lisa.
Next one. Yeah, but yeah.
We have missed you.
No, it uses the same thing. It turns the nat 20 into a regular hit.
Okay.
The damage it does, it really ain't going
So,
to. I am not going to get another round in. So whoop-de-doo. I'm going to use that. That's done. Another 16.
28 total.
Yeah, I'm not going to get because I'm down to my last
row.
Yeah, that's it done.
and it goes to Dave.
I mean, that's okay. It's good timing.
Yeah.
I said, I might as well use that. Well, I forgot. I have these extras over here. Those things. I still ain't going to make them there.
Dave, DC what?
Go fail.
If you roll a 1, Curtis.
And I already used his legendary action to move a critical hit. I can't do it. Yeah.
Too funny.
A critical fail is like a critical hit.
Yep.
Full hit.
Yeah. If it even survives. That's too freaking funny.
Well, mine's pretty much on target.
It's like
Same thing.
critical just to make this thing last. What?
Well, for a minute there, I was doing more damage to my party than I was the freaking.
Yeah, thank goodness for finally.
Too much on that, crit, Dave.
So 18 plus 13, give me the total.
21.
So there's 15. I mean, if you want to call them still there, that's only because I forgot about those. They would have gone. Can you do it?
No.
Your first attack.
It'd be funny if he makes it to another round. He ain't going to. It'll be funny.
Milo?
Yeah, but then Steve's after you. So.
Holy crap. Well, what's your
16 hit.
No, you smack into it, and it can take it. 18.
Asshole.
It's just got this very tough skin. It doesn't wear any armor. It's just tough skin and deck.
I don't have any dice left to roll because my fucking attack rolls are all hit. All of them.
Yeah, I think a 29 will hit.
Yeah, usually.
22 points on the first attack.
I have 6 dice on hand and every fucking one of them won't roll.
Okay,
above
like
a
I
10.
said, it's not going to survive. That's what Dave did to him. So you go in
Did that
there.
kill it?
You go in there and yours is the axe, right? The axe guy here.
Warhammer.
Okay, you got a warhammer because I just look at. I don't know. I forget. So you come in and you hit the thing, and it's going through, and you smash it, and it screams in rage and anger, and yells out one word. Everybody. DC 15 wisdom.
At +4. Because everybody's with him. Except Lisa. Lisa. A wild
DC 15
wisdom.
wisdom.
No.
There's some sort of psychic damage that when it dies, it just shoots out.
7 plus 10 is that. Look it.
Total is 26.
Okay.
This is psychic damage. And you can see that certain wave. Kind of like if somebody drops a depth charge. So it's 26, half it save, or
Or in
Or-
what was the total dice? What was the total?
26.
Right, but what was the number of dice?
So 8d6.
48 plus 26 is 74.
Oh, yeah. As if it matters. Everybody's right there.
That was a critical fail.
He had a critical fail. I got hit with a critical fail. He did a critical fail. It's 8d6, so bam.
Thank God I didn't do a critical fail.
Yep. Are you down past 0? Or
Yeah,
He's not beyond his max. He's down, but everybody's right there. Use up whatever you're going to use up to bring him back. That's all.
well, yeah, that would probably be a No, why not? Just for shits and grins.
Give you a full health potion, greater heal.
Well, it's a take 60 back.
Oh, wow.
Greater doesn't bring you all the way up to full.
No. You
There-
get him up.
6-0.
What's that from?
Lay on hands.
Cool.
Does anything happen when I do it?
No, I was just curious
Okay.
why.
Yeah.
No, because I
5 times my level.
heard healing potion. When you force it down somebody's throat, it's a die roll because they're not controlling it. If someone comes off, but that's why I was asking. It was lay on hand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he told me not to bother.
Yeah, he was pulling it out. So, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
yeah, he can go over and touch lay on hand.
Well, I keep forgetting that we have a cleric and a paladin.
Assuming you're gonna be one, you're hurt.
I need a long.
Okay, tell me what you're gonna do. 'Cause whatever you decide,
Well,
this will be the end of the evening.
Yeah, well, we're
So,
searching the room.
We're searching.
There's the sarcophagus.
Help me move the crowbar. Absolutely.
Add your total strength together. With the crowbar, there's no rules with the crowbar in this, so half again with the crowbar.
So what?
So your not your strength bonus, your total strength. I wrote this as a total strength.
40.
We both have 20.
Okay, I'm just saying because if you're using the
Yeah,
crowbar,
you don't you?
it becomes half again. So the 40 still becomes 50. It doesn't matter. The total is 30. You're like, wow, wait, you undo this. 'Cause it's a stone block. Anyway.
And we see inside.
Yeah, I know. He said we're sitting there. We start moving. Hey,
Yeah.
I got block and tackle.
Yeah, but you have to set it up. If you want to go through that whole process, I mean, you can. But it's like, yeah, we got it. You just instead of an hour of setting up a block and tackle one round.
Here's the
12,
wizard.
18
Wait,
seconds.
once again.
Okay.
So I actually use my legendaries. Well, before I got my reset anyway. Whoop-de-doo. Didn't do me any damn good, did it?
All right.
All right. Inside, he's covered in coins. There's skeletal remains.
Yeah.
Look at it all.
Okay, so we did that detect magic on the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Well, you said you did. I know you have it going, but you did it.
You're looking at the.
That's what you're doing. You're looking at the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Right. There's 11,000 gold.
That's not all right. What?
Well, yeah, you. Yeah. 1,500 platinum.
Oh,
Yep.
definitely.
There is a potion of invisibility.
Nice.
There is a Howard's Handy hover stack. And when you play with it, it is empty.
Okay.
There is Qual's Feather Token. Boyd is a Boyd
Wall feather token.
bird.
Wall feather token bird.
There's 1,000 gold piece in gems, various values. Again, I don't bother with the types. If you need some time, whatever, you just deduct it from there.
Yep.
You just got all these gems and they're all kinds. There's rubies and sapphires and diamonds.
What's the last one?
No, because we haven't left this place.
There is a scroll case plucked in its bony hand.
Oh.
Okay,
And, well, it's in tattered robe, so it's still in robe.
Well,
It's still in robe. They buried him in his robe.
do
Well,
Regular robe.
but are they in good?
No, they're royal.
It's a scroll case.
You just,
We are searching for,
perceptions or investigations with the two of you looking. This is a roll, not a person.
that is a,
Because it could be either or.
oh, yeah.
A doesn't see nothing.
Was an investigation? You said?
perception or investigation.
Yeah, it could be either or, because you're looking, your
18,
investigation, and
13
you're
plus-
looking.
13 plus.
Yeah, when he sits up, you see just a tip of a piece of gold right here. Just a little tiny,
I was gonna say listen.
little tiny piece.
Similar writing.
Oh, you can't tell. You've only got this little sliver.
We are looking. Right? We are looking for these.
Device, I really can't do that. Why do you speak like that? Do you not know?
And you just dive.
Falls apart. Yeah, I'm not going to give it. Everything's a tease. Every we get close. Yes. That is literally what it's all
That
about.
little gold piece.
Yeah, rip off his patterned robe.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to do that, but you still had to investigate because it's like hanging. You can trim off that little. That was so I could tape it on here so I can take it off.
Tape on, tape off. Wax on, wax off.
Well, that's what, 3?
Yes.
And they start to fit together.
You can try them. They are specifically cut. That would be a no.
Apparently.
That is their actual size. They're not these huge things. I don't remember.
The third one is in the possession of,
No,
yeah.
no, you have all 3.
No, I gave
Yes,
you,
sir.
I gave you one piece. Ron,
You should still have all 3.
no, I gave you one piece. Because, oh, did you? No, there it is.
Yes.
Yep. Wow. Okay.
It's not gone. You have all 3.
Okay. It's way unwise.
Put them in your player.
It is a letter or a writing.
Put them in the page folder.
all right. I guess I could still.
Yeah, they don't, these don't fit together with each other,
Nope.
but it is half of the purple.
And it looks like there's a center piece missing. So there's the outline.
Yeah. Or it could be like a post.
It states on the top, Fernando L. Aguilar gave me this item. He said he would return to collect it. Never did. As he gave it to me in secret. On my burial, only my priest aware. with instructions to bury it with me. None know of it. It's like he wrote it for himself. Doesn't say who he was.
Okay.
He said Fernando L. Aguilar gave it to him.
Any other items in the
Uh,
room?
Question. Relic. Do you have Speak with Dead?
Five questions.
You do. Well, we need to ask about what these pieces are about. That would be,
I can't stop it, so there you go.
yeah. We have,
I think it's 3 questions is what you get. Actually,
Yeah.
I know the movie said 5, but I think you only get 3.
Not the movie.
yeah.
No, they gave him 5. I think they did. I think
I think it was 3 because
that's
they
what-
asked 2 and they left him hanging.
No, I thought they asked 4 in the 3. I don't remember. I don't care. I just know they left him hanging.
Missing.
No?
Yeah. What am I? Devil
Tell me what you're gonna do.
in
Tell me what you're
I'm
gonna do
reading-
within the next 10 minutes.
reading the spell.
In your mind, common, when you do speak with languages, is what you understand it to be, not necessarily what it is.
You can ask the corpse up to 5 questions.
Yes, yeah, I knew it was 5.
But the corpse,
Correct. You did speak with, and it spoke to you in its native tongue, but your mind registers it as something you know. The spell literally says you can understand what they're saying. Nobody else around you does, but you do.
So Dave, sir, it's your spell. We would like to know use the piece that was around his neck. We'd like to know what this piece is and what it does when combined with the others.
how about?
Ask. He has to ask. I gotta know what he's asking. Literally. Because what you did was 2 questions. Yeah. And you can only ask one at a time. It's what the question is that dictates how I can answer it.
Yeah.
By trying to keep some sort of intrigue without blowing the whole thing. Dave has to ask. Sorry.
I know.
What does the piece do when
3, 4, 8 feet. Understand he's saying something and Mark is relaying it. He's speaking a foreign language.
Yeah.
He's speaking his tongue.
okay, yeah.
It sounds it in game terms French.
Oh boy.
My God.
You have. Actually, I'm sorry, Italian. Sorry about that. In game terms, he's actually speaking Italian.
Dave, could you ask what the gate goes to or brings forth, please?
Sorry, I'm looking for my other dice.
You were laughing and you didn't hear him.
No, you can repeat it.
I
You-
heard him talking. I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, sorry. Could you please repeat? It does not bring forth anything.
Yeah. Well, it would be, well, that's the same question asked in a different way.
Where does it go?
Yeah. Where does it open to? Yeah, where does the gate open to? Please, Mr. Dave.
Where does the gate open?
It's hard to say because it doesn't open to any place. Yeah, it literally doesn't open to. Yeah, and I mean I'll DM it after because it kind of does, but it really doesn't open to this place.
Oh. Should these people be destroyed to protect this plane of existence? What do you think about that question?
So,
Because it should be, we should know if we need to destroy these things or if we should put them together.
so, what was our original intent of finding them to begin with?
You as a backer, you kind of got caught up in this.
Everybody's looking for them.
Everybody knows looking for them. They're looking for them for a reason, and somehow this whole process started with the beginning where you went into this whispering tarn.
So we're basically doing them for the wizard.
Yeah,
The wizard who keeps blowing us the fuck up.
Yeah.
Got it. So, I mean, I'm just gonna throw it out there. But since we are doing this for the wizard, I think the wizard should have priority over the last two questions asked.
the only thing is I love how you look at me. I don't know. You got two questions.
I mean,
Mind you, from my perspective, it's very hard because, okay, that's why I need to know what the specific question is
Yep.
to dictate how I can honestly answer it. Because I'm not trying to hide anything. It's like, okay, the question, there's an answer to the question.
So what do you think, Mark? Or Alakazam, excuse me. Do you think we should know if we need to destroy one or more pieces of this thing to protect this plane of existence?
maybe we should know why his mentor was looking for him
Buried
to
with
begin
it.
with.
Where are we at? Or maybe ask them.
The letter, yeah, the letter explains
question. Be my guest.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, read this. All right, now I'm gonna veto your suggestion that he,
Look at this. The door barbarian. These wizards doing this. I want to make him ask a question. Well, what is this? Like, oh my god, it's on the scroll.
Here,
Okay.
read-
Yep,
read-
no.
This is the most least intelligent wizard I've ever come across in my entire life.
no, he's very smart. Has
It
no
has no
wisdom.
common sense.
He has no wisdom.
I have giants that know what they're doing better than you. Well, I'm thinking we're out here searching for these triangle piece things, whatever the fuck they are.
You're coming across them.
So he's literally
No,
searching.
think
for them.
about it. No, he's searching for his mentor. While searching for his mentor, you have been coming across these.
So we don't.
12th level, almost like ordained.
But other,
Yes, but if we get defeated and we have all 6 pieces, bad guys get all of them.
Can I please go back to my left? 2 questions remain. I am done. I have met you. Please.
Relic, how about,
I.e., it's almost 9 o'clock. Come on.
yeah, Dave, Relic, how about asking about should we destroy one or more pieces to protect this plane of existence? Please. Did we?
They cannot be equal.
They know what they do.
we're not the,
That's the question.
Open. Relic, how about, does he know where the next?
The hard part is not just a barbarian, which is where's the track.
Take the fucking hammer from me before I use it.
Why? I want to see this.
One more
Relic.
question.
You're a roast turkey tonight.
Relic, does he know where the next piece is? No? Not that one?
Why would he know that? If one person left him one piece and said that he was going to return for it, why would he know where there's any other pieces? Because it's like fucking centuries. How much is another corpse going to do us any good? If we can even find a corpse.
because he was probably first.
One question.
Hmm. We could pull a movie and just leave and just.
What is your favorite color?
Oh, he's in trouble.
Hello?
Yeah.
Soon.
One more question. Come on. One more question. Give me the answer and we end it.
Yeah. Probably wasn't leaving in about 10:15, probably be home by 10.
Just wait the last question. We don't care.
Love you.
What color is the sky right now?
Okay.
One more question. Come on, man. I
Okay,
gotta get up in the morning. One
Ask it.
question.
ask them, waste it, I don't care.
Dave, if you think of a question, just ask it.
Yeah, they've had the power of the last question in his hand.
One little, two little, three little mermaids, one little bird.
I do love it. It's funny as hell.
I don't know anyone.
Any,
Any general idea? Right now, I don't care who asks this. I just want to, come on, just anybody ask it. Don't care.
Yeah, don't put the pieces together.
Yeah.
Night, night.
nighty night.
Enjoy your long rest.
Not everybody. Have a good one. Thanks for being here.
Alrighty, folks. Lisa, it was great.
Nice having you back.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry for dwarfing you in the head, but hey, you got a proper welcome back, right?
Absolutely.